or unconsciously, deeply. And the consequences of that hurt are incredibly complex. Because when one is hurt, one is afraid of getting more hurt. And the action from that hurt are either neurotic, defensive, and to defend oneself further from being hurt. And therefore, fear involved in that hurt. That's part of our consciousness. As we said, that hurt is the image we have built about oneself. Each one has an image about himself. Various types of masks, various qualities and variety of images he has himself, built himself, or society has made him, has given him the images. It is one of these images that gets hurt. The image is me. The image is not different from me. We went into that yesterday. So whether it's possible to be totally, completely free from all hurts, never to be hurt, then only the mind can flower. Then only there can be proper human relationship with each other. So it's very important to find out whether it is possible to be entirely free of an image about oneself. And it is that image that gets hurt. We went into it somewhat in detail yesterday. So we should also go into the examination of further content of one's consciousness. That is, relationship with our fellow man, relationship with another, relationship with the most intimate person. In that relationship, as one observes in daily life, there is a great deal of conflict. There's a great deal of struggle, unhappiness, ultimately ending in divorce and finding another and beginning the same song again. This perpetual conflict between man and man, between man and woman. Why? We accept this conflict. Or, if we do not accept it and want to find a solution for it, we go to the professionals to help us. The psychologists, the priest, some authority, some specialist that will help us to get over our particular conflict with another. And apparently, as one observes, if you have also observed, this conflict doesn't end. You may cover it over. You may run away from it. You may somehow forget it and accept it. But there is the conflict inwardly in our relationship with all human beings. however intimate, however distant. We never asked why. Whether that conflict between human beings, intimate or otherwise, can ever end. This is an important question to ask, because all life is a relationship. Whether you live in a monastery or in a commune, or live by yourself in a little flat, you're still related. Life is a movement in relationship. And in that movement there is apparently a great deal of conflict and misery. This is part of our consciousness, submerged or on the surface. Why, after a million years, with all the information that we have, all the information which has become our knowledge, has not prevented us from this sorrow conflict of this relationship? Please ask yourself this question. I am not asking you to ask this question, which is a natural question. We have to face this problem and resolve it. If it is not resolved, if we live in conflict, we will inevitably create a society that will perpetuate this conflict. So please be serious, if you will, with regard to this question, because it's very important. Because we are facing wars. War is this ultimate result of our endings, conflict within ourselves, conflict with our most intimate persons. So this is a very serious question which one must find an answer and resolve it. It's not an academic question, a theoretical question. It's a human question in which we are all involved every day of our life. Why we live in conflict with our neighbor, whether that neighbor be far away or close by. Why we have this struggle, this conflict between man and woman. Various forms of struggle, sexual, the struggle of each one pursuing his own desire, his own ambition, his own fulfillment or her fulfillment, each one trying to become something different from each other. This is an obvious daily fact. You may meet in bed, but each one is pursuing different lives.